Guys, Ruben Amorim has been sacked. Yo guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your boy G to the E to the N to the E to the SIS. Welcome back. It's 3 a.m. here in the morning and just getting to know about the news of the head coach of Manchester United, Ruben Amorim, being sacked and relieved from his position. It's not a good thing to hear about someone losing his job, but it might be a good thing for the person losing his job because he wants to lose his job or he's been wanting to lose his job. Now, when I look at Ruben Amorim's time at Manchester United, I only see a manager who has been trying to force his sack. He's been trying to get that message across ever since that he's tired of this job and he wants to leave and he doesn't want anymore. But he doesn't want to say it because of he wants to be he's trying to be professional and stick to his contracts and he's yeah, just be professional as a manager. But he's been calling for the sack ever since. Now Manchester United like 50 minutes ago just released a statement about the sacking of Ruben Amorim. Now let's read what Manchester United have to say on the official Manchester United website. It says, club statement, Ruben Amorim. Ruben Amorim has departed his role as head coach of Manchester United. Ruben was appointed in November 2024 and led the team to a UEFA Europa League final in Bilbao in May. With Manchester United sitting sixth in the Premier League, the club's leadership has reluctantly made the decision that this is the right time to make a change. This will give the team the best opportunity of the highest possible Premier League finish. The club would like to thank Ruben for his contribution to the club and wishes him well for the future. Darren Fletcher will take charge of the team against Burnley on Wednesday. Yo, guys, I would say Manchester United board have no clue of what they're doing. Number one, Ruben Amorim time at Manchester United has not gone well. Not because he's a bad manager, but because he's a manager who knows what he wants and wants to stick by what he knows. And he's gone through a process whereby you guys brought him. That's the club. The club brought him. The owners of the club had this interview with him and he said, this is what I want. This is what I want to play. You know the kind of system you're going for. You don't go to a market without knowing what you want. It just tells us how Manchester United's board or owners are just clueless. They're just there for should I say the financial aspect of everything. Because I don't see why you can't get the players to suit this person's system, this person you want to hire, and you want to go ahead to hire him. You just like you know how much you have in your bank account and no you just have about $5,000 but no you want to go buy you want to go buy a cyber truck or you want to go buy a Bugatti or something you just can't afford it even if you borrow money like you borrow money to like get that car. But what about the maintenance, the subsequent maintenance, the expensive maintenance? That's what Manchester United just did with Ruben Amorim. Brought him from Sporting. They've got a very very good coach in hand, but they were not able to maintain him. In order for Ruben Amorim to perform, he wants to play his style of play, and everybody knows Ruben Amorim wants to play that three at the back system. Now, does Manchester United players have the tools to play that system? No. The summer came out, we thought there would be a whole overall in Manchester United, and they came out with this branding saying, "Oh, we don't have money to do this. We have to sell players before we buy in players." And all of a sudden, you guys went ahead to sign forward players without knowing you have important players to get at the wing back, right and left back positions, wing backs most especially for Ruben Amorim's system to work. I don't blame Amorim at all. Amorim would go to another club and succeed given the right tools. This is different from Chelsea. Chelsea owners sign players. They sign lots of players, but Manchester United owners are stingy. They even don't even want to even sign players except they're being forced to. Now, you can talk about Ruben Amorim not playing players Manchester United want to see, like growing players from the academy, like let's say minor, will not give him the chance. But these managers are not dumb, you know. The likes of people who have been sacked, Ruben Amorim, the likes of what's his name, Maresca. These managers are not dumb. These managers want to make a name for themselves. They wouldn't see a player, as I always say, they wouldn't see a player who's going to make them better and make their win rate, like their win percentage ratio, go up, and then they wouldn't play those players. They wouldn't. These managers see these players one on one before we, who watch on TV, see these players, so they know what's good and what's bad. So when the manager comes up and tells you this is what, this is it, then except you don't trust your manager, then you believe in the manager. Now all this happened because of the last press conference Ruben Amorim had. Now let's read what Ruben Amorim had to say in the last press conference in his last game where he drew 1-1 against Leeds. Now, Amorim says, guys, to top with that, I noticed that you have received selective information about everything. I came here to be the manager of Manchester United, not to be the coach of Manchester United. This is clear. I know that my name is not Tuchel or Conte, it's not Mourinho, but I am the manager of Manchester United. It's going to be like this for 18 months or when the board decided to change. That's my point. I want to finish with that. I am not going to quit. I will do my job until other guy is coming here to replace me. I just want to say that I am going to be the manager of this team, not just the coach. I was really clear on that. This is going to finish in 18 months and then everyone is going to move on. That was the deal. This is my job, not to be a coach. If people cannot handle the Gary Neville and the criticism of everything, we need to change the club. No, no, guys. I would say that I came here to be the manager of Manchester United, not to be the coach. Every department, the scouting department, the sport director needs to do their job. I will do mine for 18 months and then we move on. Thank you, guys. That's where Amorim pouring out his mind in the last press conference. This has to say that Ruben Amorim has not been given charge, has not been given that power to decide which player comes in and which player goes out. And now managers want those kind of power to be successful. Now, when you hire a manager, you trust that manager. And Ruben Amorim has gone through an interview process with the Manchester United board before he was hired. And when you want to break that contract, there will be a disagreement with the manager and the club. That's the same thing that happened with um, Enzo Maresca at Chelsea. Whenever there's a disagreement, then these things happen. Yes, because there's no way you hire a manager and promise him A, and at the end of the day, you're promising him B. So Biram Amorim is just trying to come out to tell us that the news that we're hearing has been framed. He's not in charge of the club. Someone is running the club. He doesn't have anything to do. He wants to be the the manager, oversee everything. The players coming in and the players going out. If he says he wants a striker, this is a striker he wants, not bringing him Sesko that wasn't in his top choice or his A list. You get what I mean? Now, he also came out, Amorim also came out and also brought out saying he is not going to quit. He is going to remain here at Manchester United for the remaining 18 months of his contract until the other guy comes. Now, when the manager comes out and starts saying all this until the other guy comes, which means he doesn't see himself in the long run in that club. And that's when you call the shot. He's been calling for this sack ever since. Well, I wish Ruben Amorim the best, and I know he's gonna get a better job. Let me not say a better job because Manchester United, there's no job that comes better than being the manager of Manchester United, like the brand Manchester United. He's gonna get a good job and also gonna do well wherever he finds himself in. Thank you guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share my videos. And we're gonna look at various options on who can replace Ruben Amorim as the manager of Manchester United. Take care, guys. See you. Ciao, ciao.